Give me a second. I'm talking about thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Give me just a minute to get my tripod up. I gotta see y'all. I've gotta see y'all. All right. Woo. That's like 4-wheeler hair. Good to see y'all. I gotta tell y'all something. First of all, how's everybody doing today? So good to see y'all. Oh yes, 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 yes. Y'all are so sweet. Oh yeah. If you know, you know. I mean, do we want silver? Oh, we're feeling like gold. Feeling like gold. Thank y'all for the birthday wish. Y'all are so sweet. So I got my truck fixed after I went to the parts house twice, because the first time I went to the parts house, I bought the wrong one. I, I'm struggling. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's Friday, y'all. It's concert day. I wanted to jump on here and go live and thank y'all for all y'all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gifts. Y'all are so sweet. Oh, yes. All right. I'm just looking at the directions right quick. I kind of have a surprise for y'all. Whew. I find out what I did with it. Oh, here it is. Wow, it's so beautiful out today. Beautiful. Boy, that does not want to come out of there. Airplanes flying over. All right. Oh, yes. All right. Get y'all back where y'all can see it. Woo! How about that? All right. So, I ordered oh, ain't that beautiful, y'all? I'm so tickled. Oh, wow, there's Tony T. I'm glad you got to see it, brother. Glad you got to see it. So there it is. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you. Oh, y'all ain't seen nothing. Y'all ain't seen nothing. I got a present. Hold on. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, man. I mean, like, I can't make this up. You better check this out. There you go, y'all. That is, that's Charlie approved. Oh, well, yeah. So this is my birthday shirt from Blooming. I mean, you better look. Wait, look at the back of it. You better look out. Like it's the back of Charlie. Oh, wow, y'all. So yeah, you know, I wanted to jump on here right quick. I wanted to thank all y'all for all the birthday. I still got birthday stuff right here. I got some pants right here. I got some more breeches right here. That's what I'm talking about. Got some pants. 2 pairs. I ain't even sure what. Oh, that's got Daddy's name on it. Never mind. I thought that was mine. Oh, do you now? I can't. Look at Charlie. Charlie got it unbuttoned, don't he? Look at him. Hey, I look like an open can of biscuits. Look. Charlie got that shirt opened up. You don't know about that Charlie. Charlie's different. Whew. I got hot running out my hoe diggers. Whew. Yeah. Oh, y'all sweet. Ain't the flag pretty? Now, Tony Z sent me the flag, and I was trying to decide where to put the flag. But I went out and looked at like flag holders to like put on the porch where it hangs down, you know, off the beam, and I just didn't. I found them, but it just didn't feel right. So I got online and I ordered a 20-foot flagpole. So oh, feels good to be loved shirts. So I tell you, you know, so Tony sent the flag, and I just couldn't put that flag on the $12 flag holder. It just didn't feel right. So I bought a 20-foot flagpole. It's got a lifetime warranty, made in the USA. I'm telling you what. Now that, you know what? I look for a light. I look for a light, a solar powered light that puts in the ground and it shines up on the flag. And you know, I could not find one in town today. I looked in 2 stores. I don't know why they would be sold out, but I looked. But thank you, Tony. You gonna sell some Charlie shirts? Look at Charlie. I'm telling you what, Charlie, I believe. I mean, Charlie gonna have to go on a diet. I'm telling you. I have lost about 14 pounds. So I'm doing pretty good. They have one that you can mount on top of the flagpole. Oh, I hadn't seen that. Oh, hey, Bearded Granny. Oh, it's okay, darling. Thank you for tuning in. I was just gonna thank all y'all for all your birthday wishes and gifts and all the love and you know, uh, so thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'd wear it, Charlie. You better look at the back of Charlie. He ain't playing. The back of Charlie means business too. Stephen, thank you for your mom and dad have you being born. Well, yeah. I mean, I would hate to be smeared off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Peggy, yep, Stephen picked a good spot. Yeah, I did. It's beautiful. Yes, yes. Dinner plans. I don't have any dinner plans. Sorry, my song off key, brother. Hey, Reverend Dream, you fine, brother. That song was good. You fine. I enjoyed it. I actually listened to it about 3 times. Oh, not missed anything on the house building. Hey, how do I feel since I'm a year older? You know what? Well, so far today I've ate Burger King and I've ate a slice of pizza. So it's pretty good. At least it wasn't a ham sandwich. Not that I got anything. Yeah. Yep, yep. I know it. I believe it. Oh, thank you, Reverend Dream. Thank you. Please give the birthday boy. Thank you. Thumbs up. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. No, I'll try to get back on inside. Oh, okay. Did you get the boat? Yes, I got my truck fixed. Um, I the first time I went to the parts store, they sold me the wrong one. Hmm They sold me the wrong one, so um, I had to go back to the parts store. I went to a different parts store and got the right. I actually took the bolt out and took it to the parts house. That's how I made sure I got the right one. First time I didn't do that, but you know what? That bolt was $7.50, and I didn't even take it back. It's in my truck. I gotta take that thing back. And I found out what happened. Uh, that bolt has got Loctite on it, and well, thank you, Angie. Thank you. So the bolt had Loctite on it, and I took that bolt off when I was working on the truck, and I put it back on with no Loctite. And see, you learn something every day. The guy at the parts store said, "Yeah, that bolt will come out. It'll work its way out if it don't have Loctite on it." I said, "Well, buddy, when that bolt come out and I hit my brakes, it spun my brake caliper into the rim of the truck, and it locked that tire up. My tire said, boy, I didn't know what happened. But that's what it was. I had to leave my truck in town overnight because parts house were closed and I didn't have any way to drive it. So, uh, so I got that repaired. So that's good to go. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, Charlie. I like that. Blooming surprise. Blooming surprise. I don't know if you're going to wear that shirt or not. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I will. Just wanted to jump on and say happy birthday, Stephen. Thank you, Brenda. Ain't you sweet? Yep, yep. So this is my view. Look at my dang ladder. So this is my view, y'all. Wow, ain't that beautiful? So if you're just tuning in, um, Tony Z sent me this flag, and you know, wow, wow, and he actually sent it a while back, a couple weeks ago, but I didn't have a stand. I didn't have a flagpole, and when I went and seen how like cheap the flagpoles was, like say like what Big Lots got I was like, negative, negative. I had to have a good one. So, uh, thank you, Tony Z, for making this possible. Set you up a light. Hey, I will get a light. I stopped at 2 stores today and tried to get a light to put in the ground to shine up on the flag, and I couldn't find one. I found like where the spot was, where they had some. But yeah, put my snowman by the flagpole. Oh, he would do it. He would be great at it. That's a fat squirrel right there. That's a fat squirrel. He's running for his life. I was gonna turn the camera over there and show y'all, but he didn't. He come around the corner of the house. He didn't expect to see me sitting here. Well, uh, I can't see your videos on YouTube, only on my phone. Oh, wow. well, well, thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Y'all make y'all make this possible. Y'all really do. I would love to have a view like that, Stephen. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much. Oh, I had took me a shower, but Miss Bloomin', Stephen's shirt. I gotta read this. Stephen's shirt is very good. Just darling, you're something else. Look, I don't have no ego here. Whatever do you mean? I'm I'm just humble as is humble as peach pie. Okay? Okay? Charlie. I'd have never thought she'd have got me this. I thought Charlie was gonna be like a one-time deal thing, and apparently Charlie ain't going anywhere. Thank you, mail lady. I'm actually eating a corn dog. You better look out, girl. Them things get it. Better watch out on them corn dogs. They you could get addicted. I'm just saying. Like if I go to the races, if I go to the dirt track race, I gotta have corn dogs. I gotta have nachos. I gotta have a drink. I gotta have cheese sticks. They have all that at the races. I get in there and I'm like, I'm gonna get me like one of everything. That's last time I went, I had a little square thing of fries, crinkle fries, a corn dog, chili cheese nachos, um, a Sprite, and a cheeseburger. And the girl at the register was being funny. She was like, "Oh, did you see the M&Ms we got?" I was like, "You mean to tell me you got M&Ms?" She's like, "Yeah, with the peanuts in them." I was like, "I gotta have some of them." She said, "How's?" She said it kind of looked like it because you got pretty much everything else we sold. Definitely want some peanut M&Ms. Hey, Judy, I'm 42 today. Don't tell nobody else. 42. Who else do you have hidden deep down in that kind soul of yours? I can act like several people. Look, I ain't. Daddy's always encouraged me to do it. I said, Daddy, YouTube ain't ready for all my people. He's like, yeah, they are, son. I said, no, I don't think so. I don't want to, like, make nobody mad. He's like, man, that's the funniest thing ever. You gotta do it. No, okay. Well, like, I have, look, I do have several, well, I don't want to say it. I was going to say personalities. I don't have multiple personalities. I'm still Steven all the time, but I can just, who the guy that orders at the drive? Let's see. Who was that? Was that Reggie that ordered at the drive-through? Uh, yeah, Robin Williams could do that. He really could do that. You know, he uh, he could. Oh, if you ever seen Miss Doubtfire, you know. Oh gosh, look, I'm just saying, Jim Carrey and all his characters. I can do them too. I mean, I'm just saying, I have a lot bottled up I never let out. You can do a lot of impressions. I can do a lot. I really can. I've always been able to done that being little. I mean, I've always had the ability to make people laugh. Pretty easy, seems like. Even like, you ever seen Karens? Everybody knows a Karen. I don't mean like literally Karen. I mean like, you know the phrase Karen. I can even make the Karens laugh. That's hard to do. Keep talking. You know your daddy's lectured about that. Look, there's a bunch in there. Oh, I know there's some Karens in here, but I don't mean like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know. I didn't know we had so many tattooed women in here. We're going to have to talk about that a little bit later on. I found out a lot today. Uh, I found out a lot about y'all. Well, I found out a little about y'all. I believe that living life. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, let me grab my tablet because I don't even know what time it is. It is 4:30. Woo. 5. I got a little while. Yeah, I got a little while. Whew, let's see. Man. I don't neither. Let's see here. I love it. I just fed the guineas. Oh. Sounds like I'm really missing out on corn dogs. Look, I don't know. I mean, it ain't just any corn dog, okay? It's it's got to be a certain brand. It's got to be deep fried, or it's either got to be in the air fryer. But I'm telling you, hey, a scar from surgery counts. Yes, 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 yes. I got good news. I I think ain't 100. I think the fox pandemic is over. I think it is. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, the mitten state, as you call it. That's because you wear mittens. Maybe I'll get a box tomorrow just to try them. Hey, I'm telling you, they'll do in a pinch. They're pretty good at the races too. Uh, I ain't saying you want to get your whole family around the table and have a corn dog eating contest. My cowboy has one tattoo, but it rarely shows. It's a personal thing. I heard that. I heard that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, wow. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. Hmm. Let's see here. Don't think be even better if it's I want a tattoo. My family thinks I'm really nuts. I have 12 tattoos. Every one of them has a meaning. I need two more. Look out now. Oh, wow. I like my corn dogs with Dijon mustard. Look, I I like it too. I take mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise. I take the try. Service is needed in layaway. What it is?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Look at him. I got my I got my first visitor. Got my first visitor. Well, welcome to the house of spicy.
There you go.
Oh man, how about that?
You like cookies, don't you, Stephen?
You can't go wrong with cookies. Hold on, I turn the lights on. What you think there, Uncle William?
Man, this is nice, ain't it?
It's a work in progress.
I know this is your room right here, ain't it? The big
Yes, sir.
Well, I can't figure out where the door.
I ain't put the door in it yet. You know I ain't no house builder.
You ain't put none of the doors in. That's
No.
where it's gonna go, right here, though.
I hadn't got around to it yet.
Is that where it's gonna go?
Well, it's probably gonna go here because my cabinets is gonna be, my kitchen cabinet's gonna be right here. Well,
Where's the big bathroom? Right here?
right here.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
That ought to be big enough, that.
That ought to do it, hadn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a walk-in closet.
This is gonna be nice.
Yeah. Even if you gotta sleep in a sleeping bag for a while.
Yeah. You can always put your hammock in here.
Right, well, that's sure doable.
You know, when I'm looking at your videos, I thought them double doors was in the front.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I do call the front. This is the back of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little different. I'm a Hodges.
You know, I thought about loosening some of my lug nuts before I come over here just to see if I could experience what it was like to be a Hodges.
I'm telling you what, well, I catch the devil, don't
Yeah. Yeah. Doing things Hodges, you know, you got to do things like that to experience.
What you think?
I like it.
It's a lot to take in from the first visit. Got my water, got my power.
Yeah, and you can't really see the road from here, so that's good.
Yes, sir.
So this is the back of the house.
This is the back of the house. The front of the house got the view. Grandma wasn't. That just went against Grandma now.
That cut her against the grain. Your house is supposed to face the
Stephen,
road.
why would you want your house? Why would you want the front of your house to face that way? I said, Grandma, that's where the view's at. She. that
Yeah.
that just goes against.
That cut against the hall grain right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I like the 2x6s on the roof. You must have learned that from the roofing company. When you walk up there with 2x4s, it just shakes the whole
Oh,
house.
if that would have been built out of 2x4s, it'd have been like Jello.
Yeah.
But them 2x6s stiffen it up. I still got to put my handrails up around it and handrails on the steps, but my next thing is putting these shingles on. I just got them delivered.
I seen where they messed your driveway up coming in.
That's compliments of the power folks.
Check out the
One-
well tank.
Yeah.
That well tank is big, ain't it?
Yep, 200 foot. I bought that wheelbarrow to take that dirt and take it to the driveway and put in that hole, but my wheelbarrow broke before I could ever even use it. Before I ever even got to use it. Well, I think I used it 2 times, but I never even got to do what I intentionally bought it for. Uncle William, have you ever had any dealings with these heaters here?
I sure have. I got a few of them.
winning. It's brand new.
Oh.
No, I mean people.
Yeah, it's 180 degrees in a circle.
Yeah, but
It heats up the walls.
Yeah, but people had a fit because I had it inside.
I've had them inside for years.
I told them that I got an open ceiling.
It ain't hurt.
I'm talking about you can feel the heat off that thing from the door.
Even on low.
I'm talking about that's a bad mama jammer right there.
When they had them on sale, I went and bought 3 of them. And then a friend of mine was freezing to death, so I let him have one.
I thought you was gonna say let him borrow.
Hey, I did have a Hodges experience today though.
What's that?
I went and got Riley a chicken snack, and I said, I want to get a 4-piece chicken snack. And the guy said, so you want a 4-piece chicken snack? I said, yes, sir. And you couldn't have pulled a toothpick out of his lips. His lips squunched up, so small, and I was like, there's something wrong? And he said, no. So he walks up there to the cash register and he's cashing me out. And he let me know, he said, I'm not a sir.
Oh gosh.
I am a woman. I'm a ma'am. And next time, if you don't mind addressing me as a lady, a woman, or a miss, don't call me no sir no more. And I'm like, oh my God. I done met one of the alphabet people.
You gonna be.
So I did experience a little Hodges today. You know, and it was kind of like, this is what he meant. Like, you can't do it Hodges unless you have these encounters with people like that.
I'm telling you.
You know how your tire rolled off?
Yeah.
I mean, and then Danny's over there. He blowed up that fancy car he had because Tammy was moved that bicycle. He revved that thing up and that motor blew up. We can look back and say, them was the good old days.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a plus out of it now.
Have you ever seen a house with an open ceiling like this?
Not exactly like this. Not exactly. I know this has to be your Hodges design, but are you have a bunch of mounts. Are you gonna put your mounts in here somewhere?
It ain't looking like it.
Huh?
It ain't looking like it.
Well, you got a wide base right here.
It ain't looking like it.
Man, what a beam.
That's winning, ain't
That is crazy.
it? You know, I toted that up a step ladder and put it up there.
The whole thing?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have cross-sided youngins, Stephen, if you have any more children.
A cross-sided youngin.
It looks strong.
Yes, sir.
There's a bunch of room up here.
Sure is.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
What was it that you just wanted, that you gonna put a banister around the edge of it?
It's gonna have handrails around that. And then that's gonna have a upstairs where you can.
Where you gonna put your staircase?
That's still under construction.
Have you thought about putting a spiral staircase up here?
I thought about a lot of things.
Well, you know, a spiral staircase, I've seen them online that people take them out and, you know, and then it won't take up a whole bunch of space.
I thought about
But it's hard to get furniture up a spiral staircase.
But I thought about putting one of them magic mic poles right there in this part. But I've seen a lot of videos on them on the internet. You want to make sure they attach to the roof real good, cause, boy.
You know, I built an elevator for that restaurant I had up there.
Yes, sir.
That thing worked out real good.
Yes.
Just hit the button and go up.
Well, this is it, bro, love.
That's a beautiful tree. And this is Bentley's room over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the living room and kitchen is gonna be open. Kitchen's gonna be back here.
Yeah. The living room and kitchens, that's perfect, you know,
Yep.
to have it open. The more open, the bigger the house looks.
I didn't think about it, but Stan come over here and he said, Hodge, where you gonna put a TV? You don't have no walls. It's all windows and doors. I mean, there's about 4 inches between it here and about 4 inches between it here. There ain't a whole lot of wall, is it?
I mean, you might have to make a mount, you know?
I'm definitely gonna have to have a ceiling swing down mount.
Yeah. But at least the ceiling is as strong as the floor.
Oh, the floor's got thicker boards. When the code man came, man, he said that he was flooded with complaints. He said everybody in their office got mad at the amount of calls. And he come out here. He told me, after he had done talked to me, he said, I really come out here to shut you down.
Oh my God.
He said, what was coming in my office, it put your house bill at the top of the list. I said, what? But shoot, he looked at him and he seen that. He seen it all on 16-inch centers and he seen the floor. He looked under the house and seen I used them big old boards, 16-inch centers. He said, man, he said, I was told you didn't have headers and look at them big old headers.
So that's somebody that's watching you.
2 by 12 headers. Yeah. I'm talking about.
That's some of your viewers that probably called.
It was. Yeah, it was. But
that's, you know, I had a guy call OSHA on me one time, and I closed up and I went home. And the guy that done it was building a restaurant at the same time I was.
Oh, that'd do it, won't it?
Yeah, so he actually got checked by the OSHA that he called on me. They went up there saying I was all closed up. So they went down to him and they made him have to dig his grease trap up. They made him have to dig a whole bunch of stuff up. So he actually shot himself in the foot by doing it.
Boy, let me tell you about my Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. I just put my flagpole in today. Look at that. That's what I did my video on today.
Well, I'll be darned.
Tony Precious Z sent me the flag.
Tony Z.
Yep. And I got on.
Way to go, Tony Z.
You know,
can't beat that.
I found a flagpole that I liked. I wanted a tall one to complement his flag he sent me. And like, I found exactly what I wanted. It came in today, so that's what we made a video on.
That's cool.
I ain't never had a flagpole before.
I would dig out around it a little bit and put my cement wide. That way you don't have to cut too close to it with a lawnmower.
Yes, sir.
But that looks good.
Yes, sir. I didn't know who was pulling up in here.
Yeah, I had to go through the ditch.
You driving a different car every time I see you.
I'm on barred wheels.
Oh, man. So we're having a concert tonight. Y'all ought to come sit around with us.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. I just don't know what we're going to do. Y'all liable to have a crowd over there.
Y'all been doing a little more than y'all usually do.
Steven.
Yes, sir.
Did you show them people that Hodges, how you do it when you got Hodges, that back tire?
Look, man, me and that tire right there, we having a contest.
That is Hodges.
I did pump it up the other day. It stayed pumped up for about 6 hours, and it was back on the rim. So now I'm in the process of showing it, and it's in the process of showing me. But I'm telling you, I reckon I'm gonna drive it till it come off the rim, and then I'll get it fixed.
You remember when we went to the lake, me and you and Danny? And we was backing down the off ramp and run over a big piece of wire, and it stuck into his tire.
Oh yeah.
Well, I looked around everywhere and I found a screw. And I screwed that screw into that hole on that tire. Well, a guy was coming out of the lake and he gave me a can of Fix-A-Flat. But it wasn't near enough in it. But I turned the tire on the bottom where the screw was on the bottom, and I took and put that Fix-A-Flat in that tire. I went around to everybody in the parking lot and got a little bit of air out of their tires and pumped up our tire.
Man.
Your granddaddy brought us, or it might have been Tammy, but I'm thinking it was your granddaddy, Marvin, brought us a tire. Well, we didn't even make it 5 miles down the road, and that tire blowed out. So you know, I get a little Hodges, you know. So we pull over and we change and put that same tire back on there
with the screw in
with the screw in it. Did you know that your daddy went back to the lake a couple more times with that tire and that screw in there?
Oh wow. Thank you, Jazzy Joyce. Ain't you sweet, girl?
You got
I'm
to know.
talking about went a couple times.
You got to know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, you better not start it.
Oh man.
Ain't that right?
You know, I was coming up, last time I went to the lake, well, not the last time, but the time before that I went to the lake. I had my pontoon boat. Well, my tire blew out in Sparta. And I'm like, well, I got 3 more tires. I pulled it. I didn't get 10 miles down the road and it said, pow. So now I was on 2 rims. I pulled that boat 35 miles on the rims, all the way to Dublin. I mean, what was I gonna do?
You know, Hodges was pretty lucky too. You got to be pretty lucky too.
I didn't want my dually and my big boat. I didn't want to take a chance getting hit beside the road. I didn't have a jack. Well, I think I did have my jack, but I didn't have any spare tires. So, I mean, it's either take a chance getting hit, which I love myself, and I have my youngins with me, and I wouldn't risk. You know, I knew if cops seen me, I'd get a ticket. I was gonna pay the ticket. It'd be worth it. It'd be worth to get a ticket to know I mean, that diesel didn't care if all 4 tires was blowed. It was pulling the fire out of it. Stan said, you know, you're running 70 miles an hour. I said, man, I'm ready to get it home. But that cost me. I had to buy 2 hubs and an axle. Because there was no rim left.
Casino and put $1 in the machine and hit 10,000.
I didn't do that. I did put a quarter in the machine and win $400. The very first, Daddy was with the very first machine we went to. I put a quarter in it. And that thing said ding, 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 ding. Daddy said, what's it doing? Yeah, like that happened. Yep.
And Danny's pretty smart. You know, it takes a lot of smarts to do certain things too.
Oh yeah, sure does.
So you gonna close all this in right here? You gonna close it in with boards, or you gonna close it in with?
I ain't got my mind made up yet. I don't think I want to put vinyl on it. I like the wood look.
Yeah.
Now, if I close this up,
yeah,
from there to there, close that up and leave these open, but I'd have to box that in.
Man, I believe I would close this right here up.
I mean,
I'd close this
I
up.
ain't decided yet. I
And
like
put the flat porch on it.
I like looking at I
Right.
like the wood. I like look. I mean, I ain't got my mind made up yet, but I will.
But you already got it boxed out, ready to be closed in, man. That would be perfect. And then you already got it boxed out right here for that to be closed in.
Yes, sir.
So you already got it all done.
Yes, sir.
Danny ain't gonna mislead you. He'll tell you which way you can do it the best.
You need a AAA roadside service. No, they would rebuke my membership.
Hey, we had AAA and blowed out a tire on what was it? 95? Wait, like from Savannah to Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
They said we don't service that highway. I said what?
That
Right.
sounds like what they tell me.
You know it's bumper to bumper and what,
Sure
80,
is.
90?
Yeah, sure is. Everybody's getting her done.
I like that spool over there. Where'd you get it?
The people put my underground power in.
They gave it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's cool.
Take a crane to pick it up. You can roll it and
Hey,
you can flip it.
if you picked that beam up and climbed up a ladder, then you can pick that spool up.
Well, the spool's kind of awkward.
Where's the big pine tree at? Y'all didn't cut it down, did you?
Down there, like where you're looking.
Man, you got rid of all the lightning rods.
Well, they was 10 or 12 trees that was took down, but he was gonna take them right there down. I told him to leave them.
Yeah.
That
You need something for insurance to have to cover. So you leave them trees right there.
Well, oh man. Oh yeah.
You know if these planes wasn't flying over, it'd be real quiet, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
You could hear anything out here.
You sure can. It's peaceful now. Sure is.
The front of the house. What made you name it Polly Creek? That's what I want to figure out.
That's gonna be a mystery.
Polly Creek.
Polly Creek Plantation. I share enough of y'all to y'all.
Yeah.
Need a bunch of fruit trees. I got about 12, 15 plum trees I need to plant. Lord, I do gotta plant them.
Man, that come right up through Danny, from Helen to Danny, right into your DNA. Them fruit trees.
Fruit trees.
Yeah, 'cause that goes way back in Helen's history is all them fruit trees.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
we didn't
for
even have a regular tree. It had to bear some type of fruit.
sure. Y'all had a big fig tree. You still got
And
it.
when you're young, you want to climb a tree, but you can't go out there and climb no peach tree or nothing, not without getting hollered at.
No. I remember y'all having a big old fig tree.
My daddy didn't play.
No.
You climb up this tree. Oh, you know how we used to get out and jump from building to building?
Yeah.
Building to building. We'd all be up there jumping. Man. Y'all ain't got a dabbling bit of sense. Boy, he'd be out there getting us. Me, Wayne, Tony, and Danny would all be running. I couldn't never see what he meant until I got my age now. I'm thinking, if I seen some children out there jumping on the top of my building, I'm thinking, they lost their mind. But we didn't see no harm or no damage that we was doing.
That's right. Oh, we're getting a little breeze, a little breeze.
The leaves is turning. A lot of people from up north come down south so they can come back up north just to watch the leaves, you know.
Yeah.
Snowbirds from Florida, they coming up here. They won't even be looking where they driving. They'll just be driving. Run all over.
That's what Grandma done.
There's some pretty leaves.
That's what Grandma done to me the other day. She was driving me to town. She said, Stephen, look at them yellow leaves on that tree. And she run off the road. I said, Grandma, pull it. She said, you want to drive, don't you? I said, I sure would. And you can look at all the trees.
Look at the doves.
I know it. I said, Grandma, you can look at all the trees you want to look at. Just let me drive. She said, boy, I was driving before you was even born. I said, hey, that's okay. I just want to drive.
You gonna tame them deer up?
They already, man, this yard is full of deer at night. Full of deer. Man, that's so many different kind of critters walk around here.
They don't even pay you no attention.
They don't pay me. Yeah, Mr. Curb Jumper. They're talking about me jumping curbs. Look, I drive a 4-wheel drive. That truck was made for curbs.
You ought to strap some horns on that dollar boy's head and get him out there at night and see if them deer actually pay him any attention. They might not even know who he is.
Yeah.
Right, just like one of us, you know.
I planted that seed right there. Grandma said, that bahia grass is gonna spread. And it's gonna be, I said, I don't need to put more seed out. She said, no. She said, you're gonna be overrun with that.
With that grass?
That's what she said.
Maybe I need to buy some.
It was I spent $700 on seeds. But the thing about it is it rained like 3 days after I spreaded the seeds out.
Let your grass grow up about that high, and then I'll come cut it for you, and I'll rake it all up and get the seeds, and I'll spread your seeds out.
Yeah, Grandma did tell me that. Well, it wasn't Grandma. Somebody else told me that cutting the grass helps spread it.
Just throws them seeds.
Cutting the grass actually helps fill it in.
You gonna build you a shelter out here to put your cars under?
That was the plan.
Where's your chickens gonna go?
I ain't figured that out yet.
That grass right there, I'd say the chickens would win.
Yeah.
You said, now them leaves over there, you can put them there. It's a little bit more in the country over here than it is at your daddy's. A coyote.
Well, you know,
a fox, a possum.
Well, see, I
They
got.
get chickens.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna have my chicken pens where I'm sitting here looking out and be looking at chicken pens. But I mean, I got 5 acres of planted pines this out of this view. See, I'm standing up over there.
Yeah.
So I have plenty of options. That's why the dang fence costs so much. But I ain't got it all worked out. it ain't all worked out. All I know is I'm doing the roof. I'm putting this roof on.
Man, that's a nice swing.
My next video sure is, ain't it?
You want me to make you a cushion for it?
Man, that's what my mama said.
Yeah, you need a cushion.
She said, I mean, it's nice. It sits really good. Go sit in it.
I
Sits
see it.
good. But that mom did say, she said, if this thing had a cushion, I guarantee you I could sleep on
You can lay down and go to sleep on it.
it. It's pretty dang nice now. I sit on it all the time. Yep. Oh gosh.
It's so quiet you need to whisper.
I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Look at that squirrel right there. He's just watching us. He like, who that? That's just my baby daddy.
Where's he at?
He's under that oak tree.
Ah.
See that ant bed? Look straight over it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my baby daddy. And I've been seeing I've been seeing squirrels in that pear tree right there. Straight in line with me. Man, I have some huge pear trees. They some in the back of the house.
There's a partridge in that pear tree.
There's a partridge in the pear tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a cedar tree, the biggest one I ever seen. It's as tall as all them you see right there. I didn't see it till I started cleaning up. I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
Bermuda.
Got your burn box.
That's called Bermuda grass. That's what we call it here in East Dublin. Bermuda.
Man, this is the long porch. This is nice.
54 feet.
This is nice.
I got $10,000 just in materials on the two porches.
Woo.
It was a big decision whether to do the porches or not.
If you'd have paid somebody to do it, then you would have about 25, 30.
Every bit of it. I guarantee you, if somebody else come and built these porches, it'd have been $30,000.
And you'd have about $500 worth of bent nails.
Yeah.
You know, because they're going to keep right on going.
Yeah.
I seen a guy building a house and that board was like that far. It was that far away from the other board. And he sat there and he was saying, choo, 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 shooting them nails. And he just left the nails. It was a big space in between the nails and the board, but the nails were holding the board. He said, oh man, don't worry about it. It's all going to be covered up. I'm going to tie it in with the plywood. And I'm like, and that's the kind of work sometimes you get, you know?
Yeah, like, that is not how I built this.
I watched some of you, I couldn't watch a lot of it, but you know, I watched some of it. You're going to have to buy Danny a go-kart or a golf cart. Man, that truck ain't going to walk well with you.
Hey, he's already trying to claim my buggy right there. When he's all the time talking about, I seen you, my buggy is gone. Man. Did you hear that? You hear stuff all the time here.
I hope nobody leaves their window open. Because you're liable to hear something that you don't. The voice carries a long way.
The voice carries him. So just my windows and doors were $5,000. That's just to get them sitting on the ground.
You remember when you come looked at my shop and you said, how much you got in this shop? I said, if you build a house, man, I'm telling you,
You was not wrong.
I know you're cutting it in half, at least. It could be more, but at least in half of what the labor would even be more. I got a friend of mine. They have not finished a brick yet, and their house is $400,000.
Oh.
And they ain't even finished a brick, or the cabinetry, or and stuff. I mean, a bunch of it ain't through with. So, and it's not a huge house. It's a nice house, but.
Oh, the tax man done been out here too.
Has he?
Yeah. He's like, so you got your...
He didn't bring you no cookies, did he?
No, he didn't bring no cookies. He wanted to know if I had electricity and water. I said, I got electricity and water, but I don't have no plumbing.
You should have went ahead and told him, you know I'm gonna file for homestead exemption.
So he said, don't worry, I'll be back. You good right now? He said, but when you get he's like, the day you move in. He didn't even say the day I moved in. He said, when you get water and electric to this house, he said, we'll get you some kind of appraisal up, and we'll get you we'll get the tax process started. He said, but you good right now.
To where we can legally rape you on your taxes. Man, let me tell you, that's one thing I hated every year was having to pay all them taxes. Over in Johnson County, it was just, I just really hated that.
Ain't it peaceful? You don't hear no crazy woman hollering, breaking dishes. It's nice.
Saying, why are you on YouTube? Saying, you know, you spend a whole lot more time. Let's go get a steak. And I'm gonna order a big one.
And she's gonna cut into it.
And say, it ain't right.
And then push it forward and said, I'm not eating that.
I ain't eating that.
Boy, I came a long way from that point. I owe y'all. I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. Hey, come right here. Annie didn't know you was Uncle William. You was Grandma's brother. Come stand up here so Annie can see you. He's a big mountain of a man. He ain't even gonna be.
That's my sister.
Yeah, this is Grandma Helen's brother.
So, got the big belly.
Mm-hmm. Well, from what I hear, women, they want to hold on to something when they don't want no man that'll blow away in a windstorm.
I already got one, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah, that joker right there. She ain't going nowhere.
Does she get in the bed and put both her feet in the middle of your back?
Ice cold. It's like they just come out of the freezer.
Yeah, when they're cold, just work them up there in the middle of your back. You'd be turning around trying to figure out how she even maneuvered that way.
And laugh. I didn't think that cold feet touching somebody would make somebody so, like, tickled. It just tickles her to death.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, if you're watching, gonna be a concert tonight on Tammy and Danny Hodges live. We're going on at 7 o'clock. Got a surprise for you. You don't want to miss it. Uncle William here has a YouTube channel too. Tell him what the name of it is.
It's William Hall Auto Interiors. It's just me working all the time. That's what I do.
Like professional work.
Just trying to show some people that don't know what I do, how to do it, that's wanting to learn. Just trying to show them a few things.
Well, it's developed for your haters, where they can secretly watch it and learn about it. They really your biggest fans. You
My
just
haters are. I just don't know it.
haters is your biggest fans.
Hey, I don't. I don't really cut nobody down or nothing like that.
I don't
but,
either.
You know, if
I say we are all.
if they feel like that, you can't. I have found out in all them years, you can't please everybody, even with a magic wand. It don't matter what you do. They wake up and just feel bad. And feel bad for you.
Yeah.
And give you some of it if you'll take it.
Yeah, that's right.
Stephen.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? I just feel bad today. I think I'm gonna call the doggone inspector in Dublin.
Hey, I really didn't even know we had a code enforcement. Matter of fact, Hollywood said, Dublin don't have no code enforcement. I said, oh yeah, they do. I met him. He said, I'm telling you now, there's no code here in this town. I said,
They are.
that joker sure is, because I met him.
Well, this is what I did. My grass was probably about that tall, and somebody called the code enforcement, and he went and looked at it. He put a sign out there on my property, for me to let them know. So I'll know he's been by. It had a little white piece of paper on it with the violation, want me to cut my grass off. I rode around for like 35, 40 minutes, and I took pictures of all the city property that was really growed up. So I went to the code enforcement officer, and I said, man, I got this paper right here about my grass. And I showed him the pictures of their grass that was really growed up. He said, that's what I'm talking about right there. He said, we can fine you if you don't cut that. He said, you even blocking the stop sign. I said, well, man, I hate to tell you, but this is pictures of city property. I just took pictures of y'all's property because y'all was targeting my property. So he said, well, where's this located? I said, man, you just have to ride around and find it. I said, because, I did. And he said, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give you another month to see about getting that grass cut. I said, well, my lawnmower was tore up. And I said, it's already cut now, but my lawnmower was tore up, so I couldn't cut it. So I said, but y'all need to get y'all's grass cut. I said, because you told me that stop sign was blocked. And that right there could be very dangerous. So even the code enforcement officer sometimes needs, a little, tell them, hey, y'all got some problems, y'all can give me a break on mine.
Betty LeCoq said, happy birthday, Stephen. Thank you, Betty. I wanted to jump on here and thank y'all.
Hey, you're about 40 years old, ain't you, Stephen?
42. Time flies when you're having fun.
42 years old.
42.
Man, I remember when you was just a baby.
I remember you hold me in your arms like a baby.
Yep, throwing you up in there. I can't do it now. I can't do it anymore.
Well, hey y'all, I hate to run, but my phone done gave me the 10% battery warning. So, I want to say thank y'all for watching. I guarantee you it'll go off in the next 5 minutes, but hey, I just got 75 cents a gallon gas. That's winning. That is winning.
That is winning.
I'm talking about, that's winning. But hey, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the super chat, Jazzy, Joyce. And,
hey y'all, tell him what kind of trees he needs to plant in his yard. But make sure it bears fruit.
Thank you, Tony Z, for the flag. Love it, brother.
Yeah, Tony Z. I like the flag.
Loretta's funny. It's been 52 years since I was 42. Wow. Oh, hey, love y'all so much. See y'all at 7 o'clock. Gonna sing a little bit, dance a little bit, and you don't want to miss it. Y'all have a good, safe weekend. We love you, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.